Hello everyone and welcome to Best Side Cycling. Today I'm here at the Kent Des Moines station on the grand opening day. It's about 11:30, so the trains have been running for just about half an hour. And yeah, let's go explore the three new stations, including this one. So here we have a line to do the sort of scavenger hunt of getting all the stations. And then we are going to go in. Yep, we're on the platform now, waiting for the next train to go to Federal Way. And this is the view of Des Moines.
A few moments later.
And then the train has arrived. So now we're going to be riding all the way to the Federal Way downtown station. And this gives me a little bit of a chance to talk about actually what's new today. So it's December 6th and super exciting is this 8-mile extension of the one line going from station 65 Angle Lake. Now there's 3 new ones: Des Moines, which we're passing over right now, Star Lake, and then Federal Way downtown. The travel time between each station is about like 5 minutes, so it's pretty neat. So it's really cool to be able to connect directly all the way into South King County. And I know that I am primarily a cycling channel, but when we have these big sort of openings, they also definitely contribute to how you can get around on a bike, especially being just multimodal. And I'll have another video soon with my Brompton riding some of the trails around here. But yeah, we can tell from the alignment that we are still next to the I-5, this time to the west of it compared to the north end, and we can tell how fast we're moving, probably at a pretty decent clip considering these cars aren't passing us by that much. And once it gets to rush hour, I have a feeling that this train is gonna be much quicker. So yeah, after a quick ride here, we'll take a look at the other side. As we pass over the Star Lake station, we're just gonna go all the way to the terminus for now to check it all out. And I definitely recommend looking out westbound for your trip all the way, just getting views of the water.
Here on top of the Federal Way station platform, this is what it looks like. A lot of sort of strip malls type of things and surrounding areas. Not necessarily the nicest to bike to, but you can get around and get to some of these spots. And then a big parking garage over here in this direction.
In sections of the one line for planned maintenance work.
And then this is a really small amount of parking attached to this train station. And then I don't think there's too much else in that front, but we're gonna go walk over to see some of the festivities.
And this was definitely where all the action was today. Just so many people coming in with kids, family, and friends. It was really cool. And if you've been enjoying this video, please roll a like button, subscribe. I definitely go out of my way to make sure that I can go show you the latest and greatest in our region for getting around. So if you want to keep up to date with those type of things, this is the place to get into it. So with that, let's go take a look around. With definitely the busiest activity, everyone trying to get their one-line beanie here in line.
And the festive setup here, let's check this out. They have a photo booth shaped as a gingerbread, and then here's the line for it. And then they have a dedicated Sound Transit merch store. You can see some of the items that they have. A lot of sold out things already with the beanies, and then some of the new stations and some of the pillows. Looks like, yeah, just a lot of giveaways. Of course, there's Dick's Burgers with free cheeseburgers, and a good line for that. And then up here We have some more carnival style games and everything. And the community zone, food zone. Let's go take a look at the community zone really quick. And this was hosted, I think, by this FW Black Collective. And in here. Hey. Long line for this one. It's only for one reason at these events, and that is for the Orca booth, where you have a chance of getting a boop. So, all right. So, what do you guys think of the opening today?
Oh, it's amazing. We finally got our boop.
Yes, I got a
merch.
plushie.
Yeah, you're part of the long line. How long did that take?
No, not too bad.
Not too bad. 15 minutes.
Yeah.
How do you feel about it? How do you feel about getting boop finally?
How do I feel? I feel great.
Oh,
Okay.
life is complete.
Nice. All right, we made it here to the Star Lake station. So this is the third new station that was opened, the one that's in the middle, and it's about 5.5 minutes away in between each one. So let's go see what they have here. It's probably the more quiet station of today. Let's go. Oh, they have some artwork here. So this Star Lake station number 67. We have this little cool thing here underneath here. I like that. Some nice lighting. And then here are some of the festivities.
And then this station was hosted by Project Feast, I think a non-profit that focuses on immigrant and refugees in the area, empowering them with culinary skills and the like. So it was really cool. There was a lot of food that you can buy and eat and then support it for a good cause. But yeah, I think with that, really, that was the highlight of this station. It is definitely a little bit more out there, but something that I did find and run into was Bob's group ride, where he took everyone through 12 miles on a route through all 3 new stations by 2 wheels. So that was really cool to just run into them. And it looks like they were having a great time. The weather definitely was perfect for it, but definitely something that you could try. And it's definitely going riding from station to station is a really cool thing, because you can always just save some energy and then head back whenever you feel like it. And with that, I head back to my original spot, and that's about gonna conclude this video. So let me know in the comments below what you thought. Are you gonna be using these new stations? What bike routes do you think they'll allow, and what do you think I should check out next? So with that, I'll see you all at the next video, and I'll definitely be there for the Eastlink opening, hopefully before summer 2026. See ya!